Perfect.
What is going on, my patriots? Yeah! The pastor's in the building, baby! Y'all know it. I'm in here. Once again, if it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, welcome to the Joel's News and Views, also known as Conservative News and Views. If it's your first time tuning in, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell all the way up top. Please like and share, because that helps with the numbers. That helps out with the algorithm with YouTube, and that gets people in to follow us on this channel. Now, with that being said, I'm about to put something here I meant to put today. I know I told y'all I would. This is the goal that I need for everybody to participate in. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Starting today. Because I am trying to upgrade the studio. That's right. I'm trying to upgrade the studio. Oh, I didn't mean for that. Hold on. Let me get that out of here. Hold on. I didn't mean for all that to go on. I forgot. I have to watch that. My my joint be going crazy. Hold on. Let me get my soundboard from over there. Had that randoms going on. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. trying to get that memo board. Trying to upgrade things for the channel. So, with that being said, guys, super chats, especially cash out goals, definitely got to be taken care of. I would love for everybody to participate in that because that just makes me be able to upgrade the equipment. So the first thing I'm trying to upgrade to is let's see here. Is trying to upgrade these cameras. So I think I found one that will definitely work. All right, let's see here. So give me 1 second. I got to do all that just to put that down there. So I want y'all guys to be aware of what's going on with the gold, what I got. And this is all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if it appears. Why it's not showing? My goals won't start. I don't know what's going on. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm about to jump into this. It's acting crazy tonight. Alright, so bear with me. Have a little technical difficulties. Alright. Start to go. Okay, here we go. Now it's up there. Okay. So that is the goal we gotta look at, guys. This is the goal we're trying to get at. So I'm gonna keep it in big letters so everybody can see that's the goal. So every time. Oh, JH! Dog, some dog clapping his fingers. What? JH just donated to the tribe. Y'all know what he gonna get. Man, let me get my man up here. Let me take care of my homie here. Let me go give him a hand clap, bro. I appreciate you for that. You know you gonna get definitely get a clap, man. Let's give him a clap on that. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you. You did not have to do that. First super sticker of the day, other day. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. So yeah, definitely appreciate you. All right, so tonight we are going in, guys, because the reason why I got it titled the way I got it titled, and I got already 8 likes, is when the con game is up, a liberal and big tech story. I am doing a review of this week of the grift. It is up, guys. Y'all see it? It's up. And you know how I can tell it's up? Because the latest unarmed police shooting, oh, excuse me, not unarmed. The gentleman pulled a gun out on the cop. Let me not get the cop in a bad light. The latest shooting in Minneapolis, where the young black man pulled out a gun on the marshals. Guess what? CNN ain't even going after it. CNN is too busy focusing on trying to do damage control for Falsey's bullshit. We've seen Falsey got exposed this week. We've seen more people on the left are starting to see that Biden is not changed at all. He's still that racist piece of shit that he was back when he first got into office 48 years ago. Oh yeah, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. The grift is real. But before I start on that, we got to get on some breaking news because we got a new thing I'm going to start doing on every Friday. I usually save it for last, but when this case here, this is going to be first. So let's go to the next scene here. So you're not going to see me right now, but you're going to be hearing me while I switch over to this. As you see here, it is a new part of the channel called Hold This L. Now, as I talk about Hold This L, I'm about to give you an image of who got the L today. Now, I've been thinking about this all week, and at first, I thought I was gonna give it to freaking uh AOC with that stupid ass remark she did. But then I thought about it and I said, nah, I'm gonna lay off AOC. I'm gonna give her a break this time. Because the worst L that should be given, that haven't been given out lately, is to this company here. Now, when I show you who this company is, please don't be surprised. You should have known it was coming. These guys are in the business of being a part of the big tech bullshit. So, without further ado, because there's so many people that's involved in this mess, and give me 1 second here. I want to make sure it fits to the screen. And then I'm going to give it its proper due to hold this L, because I don't want this L to be covered. We give it Hold This L today in honor of holding this L is getting awarded to Facebook. Now you're probably sitting here saying, Joel, why in the hell is you awarding Facebook this L? I'm glad you asked. Because Facebook deserved this L because Facebook is the epitome of the bullshit that we've been talking about big tech. Okay? And they need to know this. Now, give me 1 second here and I'll give you more. I got to pull up the story. Because when you hear this, you're going to be blown. Facebook suspends President Trump's account for 2 years, and then they're going to reassess the risk. Facebook cited Trump's praise for people who engaged in violence during the January 6th Capitol attack. Now, we already talked about this. When that attack happened, we have said over and over again, we do not support this type of behavior. We're not with it. This is not what we do. This is not us. We are all against it. But unfortunately, the powers that be upstairs just seem not to let it go. It's like a bad relationship where you tell the girl or the guy that it's over, but they just don't get it in their head. They still think that the relationship is still accessible. Now, this is how the story goes, reporting from Fox Business News. Facebook on Friday upheld its suspension of former President Trump's Facebook and Instagram accounts for 2 years before it will reassess, citing his praise for people who engaged in violence during the January 6th Capitol attack, which was a lie. Given the gravity of the circumstances that led to Mr. Trump's, now it's Mr. Trump, it's President Trump, suspension, we believe his actions constituted a severe violation of our rules, which merit the highest penalty available under the new enforcement protocols. We are suspending his account for 2 years, effective from the date of the initial suspension on January 7th this year. Facebook announced. At the end of this period, we'll look to experts to reassess whether the risk to public safety has receded. The Facebook Oversight Board has previously criticized the open-ended nature of Facebook's suspension of the outgoing president as an indeterminate and standardless penalty. Facebook took the board's recommendation into account and determined that at the end of the 2 year suspension, it would look to instances of violence, restrictions on peaceful assembly, and other markers of civil unrest to determine if Trump's account were still a threat to public safety. It said Trump would be subject to severe sanctions if further violated Facebook's rules. Facebook also said it would provide more information about its newsworthiness allowance, whether the platform allows content that is of public interest to remain, even if it violates Facebook rules. It said it would reassess whether the public interest value of the content outweighs the potential risk of harm by leaving it up. Trump issued a statement on the continued suspension. Facebook ruling is an insult to the record-setting 75 million people plus many others who voted for us in the 2020 rigged presidential election. Now, YouTube, I don't need you to ding me. I'm just going by the words of what our duly President Trump said in a response. So I don't want you coming up at me talking about all of a sudden I am talking that craziness. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear it right now. Anyway, they shouldn't be allowed to get away with this censoring and silencing, and ultimately we will win. Our country can't take this abuse anymore, he said. The Facebook announcement came just after Trump shut down his blog page from the desk of Donald J. Trump. Trump aide Jason Miller confirmed that the shutdown was a precursor to him joining another social media platform. Yes, actually it is. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, Twitter has permanently banned the former President prior's Twitter account, whether he forged a new path of communicating directly with the American public and sometimes stoked division. The president has since been communicating through press releases. The 2020 presidential election results were ultimately certified and Joe Biden declared the winner. We already know that. Listen, guys, this is how I feel about this mess, okay? I'm not, and this is why Facebook is getting this L. Facebook is getting this L because we've seen time and time again that Facebook has been the type of individuals that will go out here and they will promote all kinds of horse shit. You have women shaking their ass all over Facebook. You have women half-ass naked, actually showing their private areas. Dudes showing their private areas. I don't never see you go so hard on them, and they have been repeated offenders, made new freaking accounts, and nothing is even demonstrated. Now you say that he stoked violence. How did he stoke violence? The violence that came across this year was pretty much engineered by the lies from the radical left. You know, the same politicians that you still have that spread false ideology, like Dr. Fauci. He still have a Facebook page up, and he clearly lied about a lot of things that was going on with the origins of the sweet and sour sniffles. Not to mention, you still got AOC. Her Facebook is up, and I'm quite sure she stoked violence because she's quick to say defund the police and tell people that they should that people in authority that are white of color that's white is racist. Let's talk about Ilhan Omar, who basically said in some of her statements that Jewish people in Israel should be damn near eliminated. Can I say more? So why is it that Facebook, they still got a page up, but you're going to go after the president of the United States and say he instoked violence and keep his page shut down. That lets me know that y'all are full of shit. Y'all are nowhere near the Facebook that you say you are. You are hypocrites, you are liars, and you basically want to take your control and you want to limit free speech. Just admit it. You want to limit it. You want to limit it for your own propaganda of use. So that's why today you get this L. And when you take this L, I want you to understand something. While you take this L, I want you to embrace it. I want you to love it. I don't give a shit who says what. At the end of the day, this is what you deserve. You reserve this L. And I'm going to continue to make sure that everybody knows that that's what you need. And that's my thought on that bullshit. That's crazy. Real freaking crazy. So, now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. I had to get that out, guys. Had to get it out. Just to know that we got people like that to ban the president. So, first story of the night we're going to talk about is more details about the one and only Dr. Fauci. That's right. Let's go up here and let's load this jackass's picture. Old Fauci poo. Oh, he knew it was coming. Let's put him back up on the light. What's going on, Fauci? How you doing? Let's put you back up here, buddy. Yeah. So, Fauci says that the U.S. gave $600,000 for the Wuhan lab research, but evidence indicates it was a hell of a lot more. Now, in a Senate hearing last month, Fauci told lawmakers that the U.S. granted $600,000 in funding the Wuhan Institute of Virology over a 5-year period. But documents provided by the Department of Health and Human Services Friday that it was actually, the number was a third higher. In fact, between 2014 and 2019, they had gave them fools $826,277. Damn, Fauci. Looks like you was $226,000 off, buddy. What the hell? I thought you were supposed to be a doctor with mathematician, right? Science is good at math, right? Look like you pretty fucked up when it comes to your mathematics. Now, this undeterred questioning by Republicans on the Hill in late May, the infectious disease specialist said the National Institute of Health, which compromised the NIAID, provided $600,000 to Wuhan lab for the study of coronavirus in bats. Now, the spending outlined in the document showed that funds were provided over the 6-year period for understanding the risk of bats for coronavirus emergence by the NIAID through the nonprofit EcoHealth Alliance. But the emails obtained through FOIA shows that top NIAID officials, Dr. Emily Eldering, Dr. Christina Casati, and Principal Deputy Director Hugh Auchinclose, I probably fucked his name up, communicated in April 2020 about a new round of funding for the Wuhan-based lab that started in 2019 and will continue for a 6-year period. Milking the cow. Now, the grant was again provided by Peter Daszakhin, president of the New York-based EcoHealth Alliance, and it was in the amount of $750,000. and then 76,301 has been paid in 2019. So there's a lot of discrepancies here. We are seeing all this money being pumped into this virology, but we're not seeing no results. That's why the conservatives are like, yo, he gotta go. Like, why, what are we doing here? He gotta go, man. He doing too much. So that's why I said the grift is up. People are tired of it. People are seeing the lies. People are ready for this guy to go. And I really wish that Trump would have fired him beforehand. But hey, it is what it is. This is what the world we live in. So, it is what it is. Y'all keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's try to get more people in the room here. We got 11 people, 11 likes already. Let's try to get more people in the room. Let's share the broadcast. I'm sharing it right now. See if we can get more people in the room. I know there's some people out here tonight. Got me grinding out here. Let's go to the next story. Talk about some real shit here. Oh, and by the way, before I finish this up, Fauci's probably not going to get fired because Biden has said he's very confident in Fauci after he revealed all this stuff that he's done with these emails. I would told you nothing wasn't going to happen to him. Now, let's get back to the next crazy fool for the week. Let's go right over here. Let's change this one out. Just doing a recap for the day, guys. Trying to make sure y'all are aware of the grift that happened this week. So nobody will not be surprised. Alright, so AOC is in the news again, because this time conservative Matt Walsh, shout out to Matt Walsh, launches a fundraiser for AOC's Ubella. If you don't know what Ubella means, it means grandmother in Spanish. After Dem blamed Trump for home damage from Hurricane Maria. Now, y'all know Hurricane Maria happened years ago, right? Years ago. So, we all see that AOC been hustling till she done got it voted in. She's a prominent member of Congress with endorsements and all her little fucking shirts and stuff she's selling. I know she raking in about a $500,000 minimum, right? $500,000, maybe 3/4 at the most. So she's got dough. So why are you out here acting like you can't get your grandmother's home taken care of like you need a handout? Well, don't you worry. Conservative commentator Matt Walsh is taking matters into his own hands after Representative AOC appeared to blame former President Trump for the poor conditions of her grandmother's home following Hurricane Maria. On Tuesday, the Democratic squad member took to Twitter following her visit to her abuela, grandmother in Spanish, for the first time since the coronavirus outbreak, and documented the damage to her home that remained for the natural disaster in 2017. Just over a week ago, my abuela fell ill. I went to Puerto Rico to see her my first time in 1 year because of COVID. This is her home, Ocasio-Cortez tweeted, while sharing images of buckets of the floor catching leaking water and damage to the ceiling. Hurricane Maria relief hasn't arrived. Trump blocked relief money for PR. People are being forced to flee ancestral homes and developers are taking them. She continued, we immediately got to work to reaching out to the community advocates and leaders and following the money. What's happening to Puerto Ricans is systematic. Much of it can be traced to Luanta, a.k.a. the Wall Street Connected Fiscal Control Board that the U.S. gave power to over the island. Now, Ocasio-Cortez accused the Trump administration of overseeing millions in public money being handed to unqualified donor pals and imposing extremely difficult eligibility rules for Puerto Ricans, which allowed mass rejections of recovery fund applications. I want to be clear, while Trump admin had a major role, it was just them. The Congresswoman wrote in the uh, Twitter thread. LaHunta local policies, etc., were all on the same page. Policy that pushed out local families. To turn this around, we need audits and get recovery relief to people ASAP without the onerous strings. And for the record, my Obella is doing okay. It's not about us, but it's about helping Puerto Ricans across the island. She had a place to go and to be cared for. What about the thousand people who don't? At the time, Walsh reacted to her tweet saying, "Shameful that you live in luxury while allowing your own grandmother to suffer in other squalid conditions." The Democrat fired back, "You don't even have a concept for the role that first generation firstborn daughters play in their families. Ma Bella is okay. She, instead of only caring for mine and letting others suffer, I'm calling attention to the systematic injustice you seem totally fine with having a U.S. colony." But on Friday, this the pettiness. I love you, Wash. He launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise money to save AOC's Arbella ancestral home. One cannot be certain of the cost to repair Grandma's house, but surely most of the work could be completed for the price of AOC's shiny Tesla Model 3. Wash wrote in the campaign description, "Sadly, virtual signaling isn't going to fix Abella's roof. We are." Wash continued, "Let's all kick in to help save AOC's Arbella Central Home. Any amount is appreciated, but the cost of a monthly lease payment of that Tesla's around $499. All proceeds will be donated to Arbella if she will accept them." The Daily Wire personally promoted the fundraiser on Twitter, revealing he kicked off the fundraiser with $499 donation, which he stressed is the amount of Tesla monthly lease payment. The campaign has already said 60,000 in just a span of 4 hours and continue rapidly accepting donations. She don't want to respond. You know why she's not going to respond? Because I love it. She's trying to blame Trump and them about the situation. Now, I don't know what all happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. But one thing I do know is that if you are a $1 million politician, you got all this money. Okay, you worth about $500,000, $750,000 of dollars. Your grandma live in Puerto Rico. All you got to do is dump money in to help grandma. What's the problem? You know, to me, I think you're full of shit. I think personally, you want the handout. It ain't convenient for you. You can't grift off grandma. So since you can't grift off grandma, and grandma is not going to support your political aspirations, it's fuck grandma. So I'm glad that the conservatives showing her we can do better. We about action, not about virtue signaling. Because that's all the squad do. I mean, you want a free handout for your grandma. You can't pay for your grandma. Oh, well, it's about the other. Well, fuck the others at this point. Let's get grandma taken care of first, and then you can focus on the people in Puerto Rico. You know what they say? Take care of your own door and then help others. I just think that, again, it's all about popularity. What's the best? Sad but true. All right, guys, let me change up and we go to the next story. We're moving fast tonight. Ain't nobody, man, what is going on? It's dead in the chat tonight. We got 3 people going on. Y'all, what's going on? I know it ain't no holiday. Damn. It's dead as hell in here tonight, boy. Shout out to the people that's here. Y'all must be just, I don't know. Y'all got me worried, man. Y'all must be popping. Y'all, it must be on somebody else's broadcast. It gotta be somebody big. It must be streaming right now. It's all good. I ain't worrying about it. I guess whoever busy, they'll catch the live later. We gonna keep rocking. If it's three, it's three. Three is better than having none. Shirley Lee Rose. Hey, there you go. Somebody in the building. Thank you, baby. There you go. I know. I'm bringing some good content tonight, man. I even got a good meme set up there. I got Biden and Crazy Girl together. I thought that would be adorable. Thought that might get people to come in. Nobody ain't coming in. I was a little shocked there. So let's talk about what. Now, you remember I told y'all today that I said that this dude got arrested 20 damn times. Damn, I'm good. Because guess what? Fox News picked right up on that shit. And they own it. And this is why I say the grift is up. Because now everybody is starting to see that the whole time, the cops shooting black people ain't important no more. Now it's about trying to save the liberals' asses. They ain't said CNN, they ain't said shit about this boy yet. I think ABC might have touched on it. Nobody said nothing about this young man. Y'all know why. And there was a little riot going on. I know why. Because people done woke up. It still got stupid. People are smart now. Let's talk about this young man here. Everything I told y'all. That's what this dude was about. Let's get into it. Yeah, awesome Alice. What's up, girl? What's up? Y'all want to see a woman that always got a smile and dress classy and always on point when she's on the camera? That is Miss Awesome Alice. That lady always is very classy with it. Oh, you didn't hear about it? See, I told you the hustle is up. Oh, that's the next George Floyd that BLM was trying to promote, but it didn't even make it to the headlines enough yet. That's Winston Boogie Smith Jr. He pulled out a gun on the marshals yesterday, and he got shot down in cold blood. And then they had a little riot in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but it didn't go nowhere. So that's why he's there. Let's give y'all an example that the grift is up. Thank you very much, Awesome. I appreciate you. So, a Minnesota felon whose Thursday death in a police-involved shooting sparked protests had a criminal history that included beating and robbing his ex-girlfriend. Remember I told you assault and robbery? That was the ex-girlfriend. And may have opened fire before deputies shot and killed him in Minneapolis. I believe he did. Investigators have not officially identified the man, but the Star Tribune revealed him to be Winston Boogie Smith Jr. I don't know why they didn't put Jr. down there. 32, citing friends and family. Smith's criminal record includes 20 convictions. That means he was known on a first name basis in this bitch. Mostly for minor traffic and parking violations, plus 3 marijuana charges, and the aggravated robbery conviction in which his ex-girlfriend was beaten until her face was swollen and bloody. Court documents show. Damn! I pulled that up for y'all this morning. A judge issued a warrant for his arrest in December 2019 for violating the terms of his probation, stating that the court had probable cause to believe Smith had both failed to remain law-abiding and was avoiding his probation officer. About a month earlier, an Instagram account with the same name as Smith's Twitter, Winch Me Boy, shared a photo that appeared to show a handgun and a box of ammunition in someone's lap. What'd I tell you? It never fails. It always, the guns, it never fails, man. It never fails. It never, ever, ever fails. That's why I'm not even surprised, man. I don't even know why I have to do these shows anymore, man. I don't know. I feel so bad sometimes because I already know what it's going to be. I already know what it's going to be, man. This game is real. Give me 1 second. So anyway, let me get back to the story. Sorry about that. Had to take a time out. I had to get back to the wifey. Let me tell y'all what else. Got 4 people in here, 3 so far. I know Awesome Alice rocking with me, so I'm gonna keep on going. Now, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension said the slain suspect had been wanted on felony firearms violation. A U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force that included local deputies encountered the suspect Thursday at a parking ramp on Lake Street in Minneapolis' Uptown neighborhood. Law enforcement officers who were not wearing body cams attempted to arrest them, according to the BCA. What happened next, according to authorities, is not entirely clear, but 2 deputies, one from Hennepin County and one from Ramsey County, opened fire. But the BCA said it found evidence that the suspect had opened fire from within the vehicle, which investigators said they recovered both a handgun and spent casings. The suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. A 27-year-old woman in the vehicle was injured by broken glass, treated at a hospital, and released. The investigation is ongoing, and the police involved shooting Thursday led to nighttime rioting in Minneapolis, Minnesota. A probable cause document in the robbery case states that police responded to Smith's ex-girlfriend home on November 30th, 2017. And after she reported being beaten up and robbed by him, and said his then new girlfriend, Letitia Maria Abrams Carter, stole her purse. Police said they found the victim with a swelling and marks on her face, a bloody nose and mouth, which was also swollen and cut on the inside. And they said they found blood on both the ground and her van. Really? So that means this broad had kids. Lord help me. Investigators at the time said they believe she may have lost consciousness in the attack. Smith, who has been staying with the victim until a short time before the attack, had allegedly claimed she owed him money. A witness who was not identified in the court document said she received a call from Smith the day before the robbery, wanted her to get the victim out of there before something bad happens. Smith was also a father of 2 and an aspiring recording artist, according to the social media post. He wasn't too damn inspiring. He out here doing hood rat shit. That's not inspiring, bro. Inspiring is getting off papers, trying to focus on your music career, and staying out of trouble. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. And Black Lives Matter, and I already know that the grift is up. We ain't falling for it no more. Because it's the same story. Oh, the police, they try to kill him. Oh, all this crying and shit. And then come to find out, this dude's a professional criminal. This boy stayed into something. Rest in peace, but hey man, you play stupid, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, man. That's just facts. That's why nobody ain't picking up the story. Like I said, the grift is up. See what else we got going on here that we can talk about. And y'all, that's about it. I mean, it's really nothing hot tonight. Nothing. I mean, nothing going on. I'm looking through here and I don't see nothing going on at all. Nothing. Nothing is nothing. Nothing to even talk about. And that's about it. But I want to give y'all a little bit of a live tonight. I had told y'all I would. I didn't want to lie to you guys, but that's it of the live, man. It ain't really nothing. But I will go over and talk about who also has donated for the super chat. Thank you, Alvin. I appreciate you. Shout out to JH556 with the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to my boy. Who else gave me Cash App today? Shout out to. Give me 1 second, guys. Deshaun for the Cash App. So if y'all haven't heard, you see the goal up there. I'm trying to get better camera equipment. We're trying to turn my extra room into a studio. So when I ask for the Cash App, guys, and the donations, I'm not asking for it just so I can spend it to be balling out of control. Cause I guarantee you about 60 to 40% of that, 60 to 70% of that is going back into me building and trying to get better equipment. Cause we're trying to make this a premier network. I'm trying to get better lighting in here soon. I'm trying to get a green screen. I'm trying to get uh, a better camera to focus on to me when I do these streams. I mean, I'm trying to get a better computer that's faster, a better Apple computer. I'm trying to get a better desk. I'm getting a soundboard, a real soundboard. I'm doing it all because y'all guys are important. You know what I'm saying? And for us as content creators to do this, that's why the donations help. Now, I mean, I can't speak for every content creator. Now, if they just spend it on themselves, that's fine too. Because, hey, that's how they make their living. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube algorithm getting donations, that's how they make their living. Because they bringing y'all entertainment and they got to get paid somehow, right? So the same here, man. All mine is going to trying to build up the studio. So again, anybody that sees or me asking for the donations, if you can, or whoever joins on board and wants to do even the membership, that all helps. Cause that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to build up the channel. No more, no less. Alright, guys. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I do not know when I will be back on. I got to work 12-hour shifts for 3 straight days. So maybe I might do a live Monday or I may pop in Wednesday. I don't know just yet. I got to talk to the first lady and see what it is. Billy, thank you. Billy BB, thank you, bro. I know you rocking with me. Anybody that continues to be on my stream right now, if you've been rocking foot with me for a long time, go ahead and ask to be a moderator. I will make you a moderator because I got a feeling that if I keep pumping out these videos and I keep making better content and keep doing what we're doing, I think I may start growing a little bit bigger. So when I do, I want to make sure that I get everybody involved. I want to make sure that everybody is getting a piece of the success because y'all been rocking with me from the beginning. All right. Well, I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am out. Hey, if y'all like this stream, do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell all the way up to the top. Shout out to Deshaun for the $10 cash app. Shout out to my boy JH556 again for the $4.99 super chat. Anybody that wants to donate, all that stuff is in the description below. It helps with the channel. We're trying to get to a goal. We're trying to get to $500 this month because we're trying to get better equipment for the studio. We love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.